Okay, so let's take a look at this install here. You can tell, okay, so this is a new camera, and you can tell they've replaced a new camera with very old cabling. But, you know, some people would call this a service loop. I'd call it lazy. Clearly what they did is they used a pre-made cable, and they started pulling from the video recorder to the camera location. So what did that do? It left all the excess cable out in the exposed weather right next to the camera. So they just lassoed it up right here, threw some tie wraps on it, and that's how they finished it off. Really, they should have pulled from the camera back. This excess cabling, if you're going to use pre-made cables, let's leave this in an attic space or behind, in crawl spaces or somewhere out of the way, not out where the camera is, where it's exposed. They did use the watertight connection here, but as a whole, I just got to give this an F. All right, so what'd they do? They had a single gang recessed outlet right here. They got a blank cover, and they brought the cable out the center. They used the watertight connection going into the back plate right here, and then mounted the camera to it. But it kind of seems like a long way to go when you could have just drilled this hole in the cover a little wider, taken the camera's pigtail, made the connection in this recessed box, and then mounted the camera right over the single gang cover right here. It would have eliminated the back box. It would have been a cleaner install. And right here, you just snip that and you just took care of that camera. So it's really vulnerable right where you can reach it. So I think they could have done a better job with that. A lot of effort went into it. I'll give them that. Let's go with a C on this one. Okay, a lot of you already know what I'm going to say about this one. So they brought the cable in along here, tucked it up under the soffit, that's fine. Then they came into this box, the pigtail from the camera's coming out, this is where your connection is. So again, they get points for protecting it from weather and protecting it from tampering, but this could have been a lot easier. They could have completely eliminated this box, brought this cable right up this groove, this siding groove right here, drilled a 1-inch hole right here, connected the camera to the cable, pushed all the cable up into this hollow space right here, and mounted the camera over the hole. So all you'd be looking at is that beautiful camera mounted right there, and you would see a white cable running right down here into that gutter, and that was it. So it could have been cleaner. This is going to perform the same as the way I just described. It doesn't require you to put a 1-inch hole in your soffit, but it does have this cabling or this box out here and this exposed cabling. So I think it's a better way. We'll give this one a B for good effort. Okay, I like the install. I'm not sure how they pulled this one off, to be honest with you, because I believe this is a finished residential area above here. You've got your sliding door, your window right here. And they've got this mounted without a back box, which means the cable's coming in directly from the back of this camera from the inside. And I'm thinking they've got finished floors top and bottom. So without looking at it, I don't know how they pulled this off, but it looks good to me. I give it an A.